to the table and he says, "I just couldn't help myself."
Is that how he sounds?
It's just how he sounds. He's this weird old dude.
He is very weird.
He is very weird and very old. He's an old poker player. Lock poker.
And what did I say I have a lock on?
Lock poker.
Didn't I say that? I'm pretty sure Lock Poker is the most reputable and largest internet poker site.
Well, USA friendly. Hey.
And friendly in more ways than...
Oh, you're warm. Oh, that's wonderful.
Well,
Juicy steaks.
I kind of want to play that.
Tons of juicy games.
I kind of just want to play it because of what it is. Exclusive 200% first deposit bonus. I could rape people with that.
Holy shit.
I could rape them like... Play now?
Well, they're both 200%.
200...
This can't be Java poker.
Java?
Yeah, Java is in browser,
No.
Java applet poker.
No, but actually it can be.
Well, it could be,
And
but
it is.
It is.
It's just that you don't have to be. And you can actually play. 4,767 players online? That's peanuts.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. Those are all fucking DURs. Okay. I'm not sure I want to...
Erstwhile DURs.
Erstwhile?
Erstwhile want to be DURs.
Nope. Those are actually certified DURs.
Straight up DURs?
Okay. Well, Dirty Jers is where DUR is from.
Dirty Jers.
Tom...
Dirty Jers.
Tom Dirty Jers Dwan. Dur Dwan. Tom Dwan. What a great name. He's like 7 feet tall and he's Tom Dwan. Tom Dur Dwan. Tom Dur Dwan.
Oh, hey. For the best poker sites for U.S. players.
Oh.
Click here.
How about canceled?
Well, Lock Poker could still be one of them. Yeah, Lock Poker and Juicy Steaks are the only two.
110%.
Oh. Up to 600.
So it really is the juiciest. About the best U.S. poker sites and the UIGEA. The fact that I can't instantly recite that upon reading it is embarrassing beyond measure. And for anyone who might see or listen to this video, I don't apologize. I say you're a faggot because it means unlegitimate unified grand theory of nothing in New Guinea.
That's right. Fuck you, faggot.
Faggots, all of you.
Faggotry.
No.
Arch faggotry. You can quote me on that, bitches.
Fox News.
Fox News finger balance.
Finger balance. UIGA. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Ouija.
Nope.
Ouija.
That's close though.
Wigia?
Yeah. It means regulation.
In what? Swahili?
No, it's the unlawful internet gambling ethical fuck. It's the Unlawful Internet Gambling Act. Why the fuck is it?
Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act. I don't know. I just threw
that. Yeah, it is.
Woo! Fair and
come
balanced.
on. Fair and balanced that I gave that to you. Though.
Absolutely. I only took one word, but that was the right word.
All right. So I knew it, but Fox made the completion.
Complete for the assist.
And for full disclosure, the United States is still the most popular country for online poker players in the world. That's a fact, according to Juicy Steaks.
Yes, the confusion stems from the passing of the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act, Ouija, bill in 2005 as part of an unrelated port securities bill. Really? Those fucking Republicans.
And Bin Laden.
Fucking Bin Laden Republicans. Bin Laden fucking Republicans.
I think you should read. It's only fair.
Although the Ouija did make several large poker sites leave the U.S. due to concerns over the legislation, poker fans are not doing anything illegal by playing online poker.
That's truth.
And what?
It's not illegal to deposit.
Nope.
It's not illegal to transact.
Nope.
It's not illegal to win.
Nope.
Or to lose.
Nope.
And that's the most important thing for me, is for your ability to lose legally. And rightfully, and in fact.
This is speaking to the larger audience of poker players.
Take it away with the weather. Or not, you will lose.
There are still many top online poker rooms for U.S. players, and most of the world's best poker players are still coming from the USA.
So what does that mean, exactly?
It means that, Cam, you're going to rape some bum hunters. That's what that means.
Wow, that's actually a very, and all jokes aside, fair and balanced assessment, because I will be facing leather asses.
Yes.
And his little minions.
Yes.
And leagues upon... No, leagues is too charismatic and like...
Hordes.
Hordes. Yes.
Hordes.
Minions.
Minions.
Yeah.
Hordes and minions.
Because leagues is like teams.
Justice.
Yeah, it's like Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie, by the way, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks a lot.
By the way, let us know, Catherine Zeta-Jones, how'd you do it?
It wasn't by entrapment.
No, he'd already been tapping that ass by entrapment.
Those towers went down, man. Speaking of towers going down, Bin Laden was not the reason that the UIGEA, or Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act, was enacted.
No, but he did rape some Republicans.
True that.
In the butthole.
What is the UIGEA? The UIGEA, and I'll be happy to take this one away, was signed into law by President Bush in mid-October, the year of month of my birth, in 2006, which is the first year I started playing poker, and makes it illegal for online gambling sites to accept funds or wagers from the United States if the underlying gambling activity violates existing federal, state, or tribal law.
Tribal law in the case of the Seminoles, the Cherokees,
Navajos,
the Hatusis, the Wajubos.
Really? Wow.
No, absolutely not. The Appalachians. I don't know. Wampum was involved. Anyway, continue.
Was there any frankincense?
Maybe some myrrh. I can't be sure about the frankincense.
Because Tom Dirty Jers Dwan wasn't involved at all.
Absolutely not.
He saw no Native American recipients.
No beads, no wampum,
No beads.
no native tail.
He got raped on beads, yo. The law does not make... That's funny because anal beads. But that's actually not that funny.
No, it was a nice...
It was I leveled myself. The law does not make the player liable in any way. This is a fact, and to be fair and balanced, and also not kidding, that eludes almost everyone I've ever spoken to. In fact, everyone that I've ever spoken to has nothing to speak on this. Everyone has a misconception, or had a misconception, about the legality of online poker and its status throughout its history, which was roughly at the beginning of 1998. I'd place it, or 1999 at the very latest. At that time, I don't know what the status of its legality was, but as it advanced to the year 2006, which is when I started and what I'm familiar with, my understanding, which I'm sure is exactly accurate, is that it is not illegal for me, myself being a United States citizen, born and bred, to do any sort of internet gambling with, whether it's an online or it's or it's a national site or international, if it's offshore or onshore. And it never will be.
No.
Because the real crime that's being committed is the
operation.
Exactly. It's the transaction between offshore banks and other offshore banks, and basically the government wants to keep the money inside. And they rationalize it by slapping the Terrorist Act, the Patriot Act, because they said, we suspect that they can launder money because there's these huge transfers between Tom Dwan and me. And that's a joke, actually.
But accurate.
But guess what? The kid's name is Roman. I actually met him at Turning Stone when I was all but a wee lad of 19. Verona, New York. It's a very romantic place, not in sight or in smell.
But in aura and in wallet.
I will say this. I won the largest pot of 20 hours worth of play, of which was roughly 2/3 of that singular session that I played when I was there, uninterrupted. I played for like 32 hours straight.
My man.
No windows, no clocks. No mirrors either.
No.
Lots of waitresses and tits and beer and sandwiches.
Yes.
Big American steaks and cheeseburgers.
They didn't serve riblets?
Dude, for money? Throw a black chip at them?
Lap dance.
At the table. And I'm not talking about anything but poker table.
No clothes.
They're fucking shooting craps at the other one, and she's getting paid to crap on you at the table. You throw a fucking cyan chip, and that's a 5K chip.
That waitress, she just became your sex slave.
But Sariana, now, she vacillates on this, and yes, that is a Fox word, but I am still Cameron.
I will loan it.
You don't own it, buddy.
No, but I will loan it.
Someday.
All
right. Someday. She's worth $6,000 an hour. And most of her customers would be repeat customers, in which case she'd be getting $24,000 an hour. And just imagine how much they're actually paying the mafia.
Oh.
Because that's just her cut.
Oh. You're talking 20 grand an hour.
Precisely. At least.
At least.
This is the fucking mafia. This is the mob.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but she's worth... If you were to determine a lady's worth by her hourly wage in this manner...
Her or in general?
Any. She, specifically, is worth at least as much or more.
Then 6 an hour?
Then 20.
24 an hour?
I would say a
24,000 an hour.
Of 25,000 an hour.
A minimum, you're putting it at 1,000 above Jack Bauer.
Well, fuck Jack Bauer. He was addicted to everything under the sun by the end of that series. And I can't stand that horrid beep.
Horrid beep?
That beep.
Oh, yeah.
Beep.
It's like
Beep.
Lost.
Beep.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's like
Lost
Lost
Syndrome,
with
but
a
it's
countdown clock.
Yeah.
It was the countdown clock I couldn't stand. A moment, sir.
Fair and balanced.
I need to smoke immediately.
Okay.
However, I have a booty to attend to.
It kind of foxes my plans. But as I understand it, you haven't been late since you've been with us.
I haven't been late since